In this episode, we take a wild sail from Kaj to Kekova in the south of Turkey. We also let you in on an update and take you for a tour of the first Portofino 47 that's only 5 months from completion, and it gets rolled out of the shed right now. So check it out and check out the quality features and see what you think. We are John and Ali, the Barefoot Doctors, sailing and travelling around the globe. Join us as we share the adventure and explore the beauty of the world. Because life is better barefoot.
We are anchored in Kaj down a 2-mile inlet, and today we're heading further down the coast to Kekova, about a 20-mile trip. It's going to be more challenging today with 20 to 25 knot winds from the southwest, which is directly on our nose as we come out of this inlet. You can see the water here as we're motoring out is still completely flat because we're still in protection, but you can see that line of darker water, which is where the wind starts, and then rapidly after that it gets more and more choppy. It's only a 2-mile trip, so we just choose to motor out to the point and put the sails up as we bear away. There are also some treacherous rocks in the middle of this channel, so I really don't want to be tacking backwards and forwards up this channel just to save 20 minutes of fuel. So we make the decision just to motor the 2 miles and then use the wind as we head east.
So these kind of conditions, John prefers to hand steer, which I must say I prefer him to hand steer as well, because he can negotiate the waves a bit better. When you're sailing, one of the rules is when you're walking around, make sure you have 3 points of contact. So hanging on to something, and obviously, your feet when you're walking. And that's really has to be a rule when you're dealing with sort of conditions like this, because otherwise you just get pummeled around, and that's when injuries happen. So 3 points of contact, guys. Everything has to be kind of cleared away, no computers. So everything has to be clipped in, including the drawers. How we going, Captain?
Yeah, good. It's blowing 23 knots at the moment.
Right.
And it is was predicted to do about 19 or 20, but they always underestimate the actual wind speed. But we're going downwind, so it really doesn't matter a lot. As soon as we get out of this bay, we'll turn east, and the wind will be behind us, so then we'll put the Genoa out and sail very easily and very smoothly, I hope, even though the wind will be 20 to 25. So it's only 15, 18 miles to go, so it should be a pleasant sail once we get out of this bashing into the wind. Never like bashing into the wind and never like having the engines on, but that's just the way it is. And as soon as we're around the corner, look how much smoother the ride is.
The Genoa up today, that's all we need. We're going to go through that little cut there.
Can't do anything with this hair.
It's pointless. Take it from me, it's pointless. We have to bring out the Johnny Depp scarves and the pirate scarves.
So we had to motor 2 miles to get out of the bay we were anchored in, which was very protected. So directly into the wind, but then as soon as we got out of it, we bore away, and we were then on a broad reach to sail downwind. So
is that bore away? Is that a word?
It is.
Is it bore away?
Well, bear away.
Yeah, but you said board.
I know. That's the past tense of bear. I bear now. I bear this right now, and I bore it yesterday.
Well, if any of the linguistic people out there could tell us if bore away is actually a term.
The Americans would agree with me, and the English people would disagree with me. I normally do speak English, but I bore away. we could say, or is it we bared away?
I think it's we bared away. I'm going to go for bared away.
And that's like I dive into the sea now, but I dove yesterday.
The Americans say dove, which is
the English say dive.
Quite funny for English
speakers.
Yeah.
For real English speakers.
Well, Australians don't even say dove.
Australians don't care.
Yeah, no. Probably say, yeah, we're in there.
Yeah, whatever, mate.
Yeah, we done it.
Don't know what you're talking about, but that's fine by us.
Turkey is just such underrated cruising.
It is. Things that make it really spectacular are the fact that the bays are really well protected because of all these high mountains. You are completely protected. A lot more good anchorages than in Greece. And the other fantastic thing about Turkey is the prices. The prices are really good. Fuel is 30% cheaper than in Europe, and the food again is 30 or 50% cheaper. It is getting more expensive. There has been inflation, but it's still way cheaper even than Greece.
And the carpets, oh the carpets. Fender's just flipped over. Okay.
So when we're sailing long passages, we always put the fenders away, but because when you med moor, you're up close to other boats and you leave your fenders out in case a boat drifts sideways. So that's why they're out.
Hi guys, thanks for watching, and if you're new to our channel or you haven't subscribed yet, we're encouraging you to subscribe because we really wouldn't want you to miss out on all the exciting stuff we have coming up in the future.
And that'll also help us get the videos out to more folk as well. So go ahead and do it right now, guys.
Make it happen. Passage there, and there's a marker, a lighthouse apparently directly across, which we can see. It's only quite a narrow gap, and there's rocks on the other side, so we've got to be really on our game here. We just got through 32 knots around here, so we're trying to find a peaceful haven.
And we dropped anchor in this lovely anchorage with all-round protection and absolutely spectacular surrounds, which we will share with you in the next episode.
Hi guys, well this is a shout out to our wonderful Patreons whose money is going towards supporting people and saving lives around the world through our Tough Minds charity. And you can come sailing with us on Expedition Barefoot for the sailing opportunity of a lifetime. So if you think you'd like to be part of this wonderful family, check out the link below and make it happen.
Of course, every time we went to Dubai to see our own 52 Portofino being built, we did keep a very close eye on the Portofino 47 that was 6 months ahead in the build. This gives us a really good insight as to the processes and finishes that our boat will have and gives us an exciting taste of what's to come. So today we'll take you on a detailed walkthrough of the Portofino 47 that is due to be completed in August of this year. Only 5 months time.
Okay. Oh, so wow. Cockpit. So Al, this is your cockpit. This is amazing. Look how much space is here. I can't touch. Wow, this is very cool. So obviously this is where the cockpit saloon is and the table. And then That's the entry door to the back. And here's the sofa, like a day bed. Steps up to the helm station. And it's really high. You can imagine where the dive platform is going to be and how much space is going to be at the back of this boat. It's huge. 147. But it feels so much bigger. It feels like a lot of boat, doesn't it?
Yeah. And dance here.
It's amazing. I will dance
Somebody
here.
else can dance.
And I love the flat decks. That's just such a great feature, having those flat decks.
So we're on the stern of the boat, the transom. That is the hole for the steering column and the rudder. Obviously there'll be a hatch that you can lift up, but this is the famous transom door. Those are the steps leading up to the deck.
Wow. This is just awesome. Look at the space that's here. Oh, I love the shapes. Just the unusual and unique shapes. They're all different. I love this. This is just amazing. The shapes and the symmetry, I love. The space is excellent. It's very functional with the flat surfaces here. And down here is going to be the front cockpit. Heaps of room here, front cockpit. Amazing. So this is the chairs, and then there'll be a little small coffee table. Really great space right here. And the day bed up here. That's such a great innovation because we always want to lie somewhere. And you just want somewhere that you can relax, but you don't want to be inside relaxing. And here, this is a great thing to photograph, so you can see the amount of vents and holes that go through the floor, that if you get a wave over the top of the cockpit, it can flush away really quickly. You can see the size of the hole.
And if you want to hide your lovely wife, you have a space here. Or that you can use for sail or for whatever.
Great, great storage.
See the generous drainage system we have done.
Yeah, great.
You can see there's no rubber pipe. It's all aluminium.
Wow.
The drainage is all welded.
Really? They're all aluminium pipes, so there's no deterioration of rubber or anything like that. It's great. You get really good at doing the limbo when you're walking through new boats. You kind of got to go this way, you got to go this way. Wow, so much space.
So here on the top there is the mast of the boat, and this is the mast support that is directly connected with the tunnel of the boat. Here in the 47 there is some reinforcement similar to your boat.
And inside this we have other two. This is not empty. Square pipe with a couple of plates flat bar inside to increase the tenacity. Wow. But you have 20 ton of pressure under sail.
Look at this great feature. So this is one of the things I absolutely loved about the Portofino design, because these windows they're slanted backwards, which makes perfect sense when you're looking at heat and also glare on your instruments and all kinds of things. So you've got that protection from the sun beating in. So it just makes sense. It's just amazing. And it's kind of like, you know, an airplane tower, how they keep the glare off all their important instruments and everything, because the glass is slanted back like that.
I mean, you understand now the difference to go the fiberglass boat with a mold and aluminium boat piece by piece. Of course the result is different, but even the effort is different. But this is also the characteristic of this aluminium, that is super strong. All this beam is 20 kg. So, but 100 kilos. Here will be the fridge, the couple of the double door fridge, Samsung, LG, whatever. And behind, you can just roll out the fridge. You have the air conditioning fan coil that will be sitting here with the double bucket for the drainage of the condensation to avoid what we always face in the boat, overflow of the condensation, because the bucket underneath the fan coil is only 2 centimeters. So here we put an extra, because we have space. We put an extra bucket with 5 centimeters. So to have an overflow is impossible. And of course the drainage directly. But even the maintenance. So if you have to do maintenance in the fan coil, you need just to pull out the fridge, and the fan coil is here. Look how much space we have. We save some space for technical equipment with space around to have easy maintenance, easy access. This is the philosophy of the boat. And same in the other side, because we have 2. So from these 2 because the room is big, no? So we have one there, we have one here. And from here, we move the air with the duct on the roof, and from the roof, the air will come down. So you don't feel really the blowing, you feel the temperature. As you know, we have long experience of air conditioning in the Middle East, and it's the worst place of the world. 45, 46 degrees with 90% of humidity in the summer. So if we chill the boat in that condition, we are...
Everywhere else is easy.
Yeah. As I know, there is no place where we have this condition. No other place in the world. So we are Middle East proof. And here we have the duct that bring all the cable to the roof. So even in the future, if you need to run cable or hose or whatever, you have the channel ready-made and available anytime. This most of the time when we was doing service, run a new cable was an issue because you don't have space. But this is the template to be sure that when we cut the plexiglass, we don't have to throw it and cut another one. You see everywhere, it's matching less than a millimeter. No gap.
The space in here is amazing. This is a 47, not the 52. But you could swing a cat in here. Oh, it is a cat. Wow, it's a guest room.
So we are in the guest cabin, and the bed will be in this position in longitudinal direction. So in this part. There are furniture here furniture.
Right.
Also on the opposite side, the symmetric furniture, and then the window. Here we will add some division in wood, some bulkhead not in aluminium, not structural, and here we will have the washroom of the hull.
Right, okay.
Yes. This is the long way, and here there is the washroom.
Right. Nice. Wow. So spacious, huh? Really spacious.
This is a double bedroom, and you can use for guests. Of course, we are not on a charter boat, and we need to accommodate a lot of people. We have the owner apartment in the other side, and we have a very nice guest room on this side, plus an additional guest room. Occasionally, you can have more guests on board. Otherwise, can be used as a storage. It is designed to easy convert the 2-bed and shelf to put box if you have a long passage and you want to carry something extra with you. Now we are going to go in the most important room of the boat, the technical room.
He gets very excited about it.
This is a room where we fit all the pumps, switchboard, air conditioning, water maker. Everything will be inside. It's an engine room without the engine, because the engine is outside, but all the other equipment. And it's funny because in my experience of maintenance in the boat, the item with less problem in the boat is the engine. Always when you have an issue is a pump, is an AC, is a water maker. Everything will be inside. It's an engine room. Without the engine, because the engine is outside, but all the other equipment. And it's funny because in my experience of maintenance in the boat, the item with less problem in the boat is the engine. Always when you have an issue is a pump, is an AC, is a water maker, is something else. The engine, it's working like a donkey. It's always running. Apart from some little maintenance work then you can do like impeller, like to clean the sea cock, the filter, but as per my experience, the engine is the one with less problem in a boat. So we concentrate all the other items in one room, close, watertight. Here is closed, there is a door. Here we have all the duct, the PVC duct, from everywhere in the boat, they converge in this area. And from here, you can go everywhere in the boat. So even in the future, you need one more. We will leave inside this rope forever. So if you need to pull one more cable, the line is already there. You have only to be clever, then when you pull a cable inside, you pull another rope together with the cable, otherwise you lose it.
Okay, so right now we are in the owner cabin. The owner cabin starts from this bulkhead, this one, that is the bulkhead that divides the owner cabin to the washroom, to the restroom. The cabin is till that bulkhead in the bow, more or less 8 meters. This is more or less the length of the cabin. So in this area we will have some furniture.
This is the cabinet room. Then when you take your shower, after from the bathroom you walk in the cabinet room, no? Then you have to change. And you have 6 cabinets.
Luxury.
Here we have a couch, and here we have a desk with a sea view, a huge window there.
Yeah.
The bed in this case, in this cabin, is transversal direction. So these are the structures of the tunnel. What we did is to do a recess to put on the top the bed. This is how we gain some space in the cabin where we are really tight. This is the boat, the hull, so we are more tight.
So it's a huge space. Water there to the outside of the hull, which is
Huge.
huge space for a 47 footer.
Yeah.
This is a shower. Now I'm inside the shower.
Yeah.
This is the shower. And this is the door to go out. The unique feature in the market.
Yeah.
The back door.
That's right.
But make this boat even more famous because many people are in love with this door. No, because you wake up and you jump.
Yeah.
You swim and you shower.
Yeah.
So it's both, you know.
Yeah, that's great.
We wake up and you jump directly. When you come back, you shower in your shower directly. You don't have to go through the dinette, wet, or shower in the platform. Sometimes it's a little bit windy. Just one walk, you are in your shower. It's unique. This is a diesel tank, 600 liters. And there you see again all the duct that we were talking about. You will find this duct everywhere in the boat. All the wire and pipe protected inside the PVC hose. So there is no contact between wire and aluminum. This PVC pipe is an industrial PVC they use normally to put under the road when they have to run even optical fiber, this kind of thing. Really, really, really strong. You cannot squeeze it. The electrical system will be very well protected. I believe that in any boat the electrical system should be protected, but especially in an aluminium boat. This is an aluminium hull, so a wire then touch the aluminium, and an aluminium hull could be a disaster. We are protected because we have the monitoring system for any leak of power in the hull, the TechnoSeal. We will install on the boat standard. It's not an option. The boat must be equipped with the system then monitor the leak of the electrical system in the hull. If you have any small leak, we have 6 monitoring in place.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed this episode and are as excited about the Portofino features as we are. And Al and Aki will be very excited to see their beautiful new boat at its nearing completion as well. And the news is just out. We will be at the Grand Mott Boat Show at the beginning of April, so hopefully we can see some of you there. And for the rest, we look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Thanks for joining us on this journey, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to be a part of an exciting way to save lives around the world, join our Patreon family and get up close and personal with us.